Hi, this is Julie at Love's Beginning, and I am fresh off an attempt to record a post, and my computer just went crazy. It seemed completely beyond my control, and I had to shut it down and start again. So I know when something like that happens, I need to just center and ask what should come through me, what should be next, because I'm missing something here. And I think I want to talk about why I haven't been posting a lot on the blog. It was because I sensed that my blog had become an identity and a routine of sorts, and I really wanted to ask that question. Am I getting something out of it? Am I fashioning an identity out of the blog and then ignoring lessons in my daily life, things in my daily life that I should just allow that energy of love to sweep through me in my daily life? Is focusing on the blog interfering with that at all? And so it was neither a yes or a no, but it was just a time to allow a lot of thoughts and beliefs and questions to get flushed up and out. And it seems now I've been led back to it, and that I should write and I should share, but I just don't know moment to moment. So it seems as though I'm going to continue as I have, but it also seems as though I really don't know moment to moment when it's going to happen. So I will just keep that open and adjust to that openness and question the routines when I see that I'm clinging to them or I'm attached to them, or the routines themselves, the pressure, seem to cause me stress of any kind. So that's where I am with that. But today a post did come through, and it's called Let Inspiration Lead. We invite you to think of your human doings. We invite you to think of your human doings as inspired completely and wholly by the simplicity and abundance of being. You are all worthy of such effortlessness and joy. Think of doing something without an agenda. Now consider the various agendas you may have when you think you are doing something. Yes, that's right. We say when you think you are doing something, because that is how the experience is brought about. Are you actually doing anything? Has there been an actual doing ever? No. There has been a perception of doing, perception of time, perception of space, perception of experience. The doings seem to be what is happening, and you attach meaning and value to the various doings. You attach purpose to the doings too, and that's where an agenda comes in. The agenda could be to survive, to advance a self-image, to dominate, to ensure safety, to procure and experience pleasure. The agenda sent to you by ego will invariably have some sense of effort, struggle, reward, or punishment attached to it. In the absence of ego's agenda, what is there? As long as you use a body for communication, there is only inspiration when you see through and release ego. Inspiration can determine everything, every word, every gesture, every action. Inspiration can determine every experience that seems real. Whenever you experience a negative emotion, you are blocking inspiration. This is good news, since you are the only one who can block inspiration. You are the only one who uses fear to block what love would send you. This means your problem can never be out there in the world, because out there is simply an illusory experience you are giving to yourself. You are using reliance on something that doesn't exist, fear, to give you this experience. Fear is always your choice. It may seem easier to blame fear on something out there in the world, but there truly isn't anything else. It seems like there is something else, something other than what you are, which is love. Again, this experience of something else is an experience you are giving to yourself, and you are using the illusion of fear to do it. This means that you are willfully focusing on what isn't in order to experience what isn't. When you are believing you are a body, you can experience lack. The experience always depends upon belief, and belief is in your hands. When you act from inspiration, you are acting from the bounty that you are. This is simple and easy, to speak and act from the abundance you are, rather than taking your cue from a nest of lies sent by ego. That never feels good, and as you value how you feel more and more, you will release blocks to inspiration. Today, watch when you think you have a reason for doing something. Just notice the reason. See how it feels. Would it be a reason you would cling to with any tension? Where does fear come up? If you voluntarily drop that fear, what could come through you into this experience of form? How would it feel? Look at the sense of obligation when it is a motivator. As you watch it and notice how it feels, as you're honest with yourself, what is not needed fades away. It's very simple to allow thoughts and beliefs to disappear. When it becomes clear, they are the cause of suffering and tension. When you put healing first, when you allow thoughts and beliefs to be dissolved, what replaces them has no sense of strain or effort. Allowing stressful thoughts and beliefs to go means that you are willing to give from your own bounty, the bounty you share with all, not from some sense of separate self-effort and obligation. You are willing to be sustained and supported by this same bounty, knowing you and all are worthy of it. It's a receiving and a giving that come from the same source, and both are a joy. It is very easy to give when you allow yourself to be given all you might need in any situation. We are always here, and we always stand ready to assist you into the flow that carries you effortlessly into your perfect role in the mass awakening. As it is our delight to be of assistance, you will discover that it is your delight too, especially because you are so well provided for in every moment. And if you'd like a practice, this is practice 43, I clear the way for inspiration. You have some housekeeping to do. You have filled your home with fearful thoughts and beliefs, and it is time to toss them out the windows now. We are the cleanup crew and will take care of any refuse. Your only job is to do the tossing. Tossing out your fearful thoughts along with the beliefs you have fashioned in order to hold on to fearful thoughts can feel like stepping out from a cliff into midair. It seems as if nothing is supporting you because you have become accustomed to calling fear your support for so long. You have become accustomed to thinking of fear as solid and reliable. In throwing fearful thoughts and beliefs away, you are only discarding the darkness you have been using to block the light. As you toss the darkness away, your home is filled with light and nothing but light. Your home has always been that way, but you have been using the nothingness of darkness to shield you from true perception. Today you make spring cleaning your highest priority. Begin with a 3-minute meditation. Repeat to yourself, I clear the way for inspiration. Sink into the peace that you are and observe. If a thought that carries tension seems to appear, toss it to us, your light being friends. Watch it dissolve as we catch it. You did the work of tossing it. That is your job. Now, as you toss that thought to us, it is attached by a string to a belief, the belief that supported it and enabled you to believe that thought for a while. See the belief being carried toward us too. Watch it dissolve in the light. Every thought surrendered can carry a foundational belief to the light. No work in your world is more important than this, because the world you experience depends upon your thoughts and beliefs. And this is a very good metaphor right now because the garbage truck has just stopped in front of my house. So if you hear the noise in the background, it's stuff I don't need being tossed. If one of those thoughts carries you away for a while, return to your original focus by repeating, I clear the way for inspiration. Begin again. When you release fearful thoughts and beliefs, the light that has always been there comes into your awareness. It can come into your awareness in the form of loving thoughts and beliefs for as long as you need those. You are always given what you need. You are always fully supported and fully worthy of support. If this is true of you, it is true of everyone else. End your house cleaning session by affirming, I clear the way for inspiration. If anything arises to disturb your peace during the day, take a moment to celebrate. You are being given an opportunity right now to release what you have been using to hold yourself back. As you release, you will enable the minds around you to have a much easier time of releasing. Remind yourself, I clear the way for inspiration. Toss the thought away and see the foundational belief go with it. Darkness has no place here now. It never did. We thank you for this unseen work that helps all who still cling to darkness. It may seem unseen now, but it becomes visible and felt in the joy and love you radiate as you claim your freedom. Thanks for listening.